Scotty, beam me up.
All right, I think we're in. Let's double check this. We're gonna build this airplane while this is flying. Yeah, we're all set. All right, cool. What up, everybody? How's everything going? As you can tell, some new changes are here in the live stream. I told you guys, man, we're working on the channel, growing and getting better. And let me fix my mic. And you know, getting these live streams better and better as we progress through the season. We're entering year 2 in the channel, and I want to make sure we have all these goodies like these live streams and all these cool little, you know, overlays and such that we have. Very excited for what's to come here. Now let me double check this because make sure we're all good. Okay, yeah, we're solid. Right on. Cool. All right. Cowboys Nation, TTF, for you, for those who are unaware, my name is Rocky C. I cover all Dallas Cowboys content and media on this channel, and I'm supposed to go live streaming on Fridays. As you can tell, it's Saturday, so I do apologize about that. I do. Ooh. Check this guy. Check this, guys. Alright. We're going to check this right here. Alright, I have music in the background. If it's too loud, just type something in the chat. I'll turn it down. I'm going to roll with it for a little bit. If I hear no responses, I'll turn it off because I don't want it to ruin the whole video, just in case. So, bam. Okay. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, building the plane while it's flying. First time using a software to go live. I usually go live on YouTube, just straight through. But, you know, we gotta progress for the channels, for you guys, of course. For y'all that are joining us already, we have some folks in the chat already, and I'm very grateful. So, like I said, I'm still kind of learning all this, see how all this kind of works and such. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I have the big video today I want to talk about is mostly just draft talk, and then we'll do some Cowboys talk as well. Mostly just draft. I've been doing a lot of just research on some dudes, and for you all who are unfamiliar with the channel, this is my clipboard. Everything is on this clipboard. I mean, everything's on here, and it's organized, which is crazy. Somehow, organized chaos. This is how the channel rolls here. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat. Okay, got it. Let's turn this baby down. Okay. How's that? There's been a little bit of a delay on the stream. Okay, cool. I'm in. Shout out to my boy James, by the way, everybody. Shout out to James, helping me build this plane too. He's my co-pilot via FaceTime. I'm in the cockpit. My boy's safe and sound, deservedly. Cool. But yeah, so now that all that's kind of situated, big things are coming to the channel. I know videos have kind of been slow at the moment, but don't even worry about that, guys, because good things are coming this week. I'm very excited for this week of what's to come, because me and James have a video we're cooking up, and also I don't want to announce it yet because I don't know if it'll happen, but there's also another video that's special that I want to do with another person, but their availability is unknown still, unfortunately. But no worries, we'll get into the video already. So on the clipboard, I've been doing some draft research, and this is my first time on this channel doing draft talk. This is something that I've never really gone deep into before, strictly because I don't really watch a lot of college football. So college football mostly comes down to James's avenue. That's more his thing, his niche. I kind of wait until the combine and pro days specifically. I guess pro days to a degree, because there's only certain schools that I follow. I follow Texas schools for pro days, and maybe like LSU and some other bigger schools, but that's really kind of it. So this is kind of new for me, first time going into this, and you know, like I said, building the plane while it's flying, but I'm excited to see how this goes, because I've done some homework on a lot of these dudes, not even on my clipboard, but like, I mean, I even got a good old-fashioned, call me old-fashioned, but I mean, guys, nothing beats just pen to paper, honestly. Maybe it's a lost cause in this generation, I don't know, maybe I'm an old head. Could be. It's easier for me to just pen and paper just works better. Okay, so Dallas has picks 12 and 20. As you can tell, is Love a top 5 pick? My boy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I actually want to bring up Jeremiah Love. But anyways, okay, so Dallas has 12 and 20, and the big glaring issue in this defense is we don't have no linebackers. There's nobody there, and we have 3 off-ball linebackers, meaning we have 3 dudes who are not going to be rushing the passer. They're your typical middle linebacker. There are 2 dudes there. Demarion Overshone, Shamar James, who was a rookie last year, had a lot of snaps. He played a lot of snaps. He wasn't that good. He wasn't that good. But he played a lot. He was a starter as a rookie. And I think he was like a 6th round pick, I believe, last year. So now you go into, and then Barron. He's a practice squad player. So you literally have 3 dudes who are off-ball linebackers. Now, of course, that's a glaring hole. Dallas pushed for Nakobe Dean, but he had this whole gimmick about him and the Raiders. No worries, no biggie. Hey, what are you gonna do? So now Shoddy is now our head coach. Let's see if this is okay. Damn, I didn't think it worked. Okay, it's supposed to be a sound bite, but I think the sound bite might be locked. No, maybe it played.
Scotty, beam me.
There it is. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I added sound bites. We're gonna add more sound bites too, but that's just kind of what we're working with right now. It's the first one I just added. Okay, but anyways. Yeah, soundbite went through. Let's go. So we're gonna be working on more of those as well. So Dallas doesn't have any middle linebackers, and Shoddy mentioned in an interview recently at a pro day. I want to say it was Tennessee or Texas. It was an orange school. It's bad information. I'm sorry. I apologize. But he was at a pro day and he mentioned how every position, they're in a good position right now to draft how they want to draft. And I don't think that's true at all. Because we don't have any linebackers. I just mentioned 3 dudes, and I don't think any of those 3 dudes. One guy obliterated his whole lower body. He's half machine now. His ACL, LCL, PCL, MCL, everything you can think of is just gone. So the leg's gone, and he's just injury problems with Demarion Overshown. But my goodness, when he's healthy, when he's on it, he's one of the better. He was fast. We don't know if he still is. And then we got Shamar James, who was just a late round draft pick. Who's just, are you gonna depend on his developments to bail us out of this hole? I don't think it's good. So unless Dallas has this plan to maybe trade for, Dallas seems to like to trade more than working free agency, because trading works in their favor. Contracts and money-wise, they have more control over that with trades rather than hitting the free agent market and, hey, it's boom, boom, boom. Hey, this team's making this offer, this team's making this offer, that team's making that offer. This guy has got to make a deal. Are you going to raise your price or you're out? What are you going to do? And I don't think Jerry and Steven like operating like that. They like to be it on their terms, on their turf. Hence why I think they trade so much. So, and if you remember too in the past, like post-draft in like the June, Julys, the Brandon Cooks, Stephon Gilmore, those were in the same year. And Dallas tends to do that. I think we're going to lean towards that again. Now, we have picks. We have 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 7. If you can wheel and deal a 5 and a 4 for a linebacker, or maybe 4 or 5, fuck it, we have 3 5s. If they can get a linebacker with a 5 who's a vet, so we don't kind of go into this pre-draft anyways. I'm speaking pre-draft going into this without anybody there. But I don't think they are, since Shadi addressed in that interview that they're already okay. So, my bad. I'll check this through. Beautiful. Okay. So it's very interesting to see. I hope they trade for a linebacker before the draft, but I have a feeling they're not. So post-draft is going to really determine, I think, who they trade for to fill in the holes that they couldn't in the draft. So, man, what do we do here? What do we do here at 12, right? I think at 12 you got to go BPA. You got to go the dude who's best on your board. And James, like you mentioned, Jeremiah Love, a top 5. Holy shit, if Jeremiah Love falls to 12 and our board is wiped, because Dallas needs a defensive player, right? We need, and of course the Arvell Reeses, the Ruben Baines. Ruben Bain might fall, but the Caleb Downs, like those type players, the David Bailey's, Texas, I forgot, I'm supposed to say schools. David Bailey, Texas Tech, Arvell Reese, Ohio State, Ruben Bain, Miami, Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State. Like, if all those guys are gone, and even Mansour Delane, cornerback from LSU, if all these dudes are off the board already by the time you hit 12, but Jeremiah Love is still kind of sitting there, dude. Boom, bro. Gibbs fell to 12, which is bonkers already. So, Jeremiah Love falling down that low, will it happen? I don't know. I hope it, but if he is there, I hope Dallas takes it, because go BPA, boom, and then pick 20. You fill in your defensive gap via whoever linebacker is left, the CJ Allens. People want to dog on Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech. I love that line. I love Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech. Now, I understand his coverage skills are he likes to play forward rather than dropping back, and I understand him and his coverage skills. His coverage skills aren't really not that good, but it's that twitchiness, it's that like ADHD energy, and he's just constantly diagnosing. And not only that, I think he's the smartest linebacker in this, out of his position class, out of the Sonny Styles, Allen, Hill, Reese, all those dudes, Rodriguez processes things way faster than all these dudes. But his coverage skills are basura. They are no good. They're not that bad, but that's one of his knocks. Or do you go in and find a safety? I know they have Thieneman from Oregon. Do you go grab one of those dudes? I don't know. That 20 can be a wild card depending on what the 12 is. But my God, if Jeremiah Love, so I'm gonna check the chat here. Oh yeah, they are pretty deep. Miami won't fall out of the top 10. Oh, probably won't fall out of the top 10. No, I don't think so. But Jeremiah Love, if he reaches it, shit, man, I'm cool with that. Man. Shoddy. Hey, this is what I've been saving the soundbite for. Shoddy.
Scotty, beam me up.
It says Scotty, but I'm using Shoddy because our head coach is Brian Schottenheimer. So I don't know. I'm just thinking, okay, I wouldn't. The whole big buzz right now is 12. But I mean, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Look at the teams that are drafting before Dallas, right? And we need defense. Dallas needs a defensive player. So of course, when we hit that 12th overall pick, everyone's consensus is going to be defense. If, of course, the board plays out correctly. And I'm sitting here like, fuck, man, who do we need? We need a few cats, man. I have, there's a couple dudes that I would really, really like, but I don't think will fall to Dallas. Of course, the Ruben Baines, the Caleb Downs, Arvar Reeses, Mansour Delanes, David Bailey's, Gerard McCoy's. I think a couple offensive guys go off the board. I hope so. I hope. They take Francis Mauagoa from Miami. You can take Mekhi Lemon, receiver USC. Dude, people like the dog of my man Cornell Tate, I can't pronounce the state. Cornell Tate, receiver from Ohio State. Dude, that guy is a baller. So I hope those guys go before 12, so some of the Ruben Baines or people are saying Caleb Downs is gonna fall, which is bonkers to me. People are saying that because safety is just not a popular position, and teams are bad at drafting. I don't know if Sonny. I don't know. I'm spiraling right now. I don't know if Caleb Downs will fall, but what do we do? Who do we grab? We need a defensive player. So the problem is, the reason I bring that up is who's drafting before us. Miami, they're 11. Cincinnati, who had arguably the worst defense right next to you in Dallas. I mean, Dallas, Cincinnati. So they're in the same boat. Kansas City. Now, Kansas City just signed Super Bowl MVP Ken Walker. Shout out to you, Zion, my boy. Jeremiah Love to Kansas City, out the table. So they're going to go defense. It's going to be a defensive player. I'm telling you. And then New Orleans, or I like to call New Orleans, same thing can go with them. And then Washington. Washington needs, all these teams can get defensive players. From that span, from 7 all the way to 11. 7, 11. All the way from those gaps are all teams who need defensive players, and then Dallas. And then we have, I mean, first round grades in this year's draft from the consensus from analysts that I'm reading and from the content creators and the people I follow. There's roughly 14. There's 14 first round grades in this class. So out of those 14, I would say 9 of them are defensive players. So there's 7 slots before Dallas. If 7 of those 9 can easily be taken. And then even the 2 before that, it's just tough. It's tough. So if Dallas does decide to take, a linebacker, if their one is available, let's say, in the perfect world, what linebacker do I want? And before I go into that, I'm going to check the chats. I know my thing's flying the plane while we're going here. James, my man. Jermon McCoy, Tennessee going to Dallas. So, I like McCoy from Tennessee. His pro day is actually on the 31st. He's going to be at the end of the month for Tennessee. The thing is, bro, is like he hasn't played football in like 16 months or something. Like the last time they have tape on him is he was like 19. but he is probably one of the better when he's healthy. If healthy, he could be one of the better, if not the best, cornerback in this draft. But the issue with that though is Dallas doesn't want redshirt freshman rookies. They want guys who are going to contribute now, because Dallas is in this Dak Prescott window where this is our time and this is how long we have to do this. So I don't see them taking I can't say his first name, McCoy, cornerback from Tennessee. I don't see them taking that because he can't contribute now, unless on his pro day. Now on his pro day, if he comes out and just balls, I mean, this guy just kills it. I mean, really put all that weight down when he's planting down his foot to turn and pivot and turn those hips, and they see his legs and he's fully pressing. All right. I think he'll be all right. He's better than other players in the past who have been, like the Siobhan Revel of last year. Dallas got him in round 2, obliterated his leg, had a red shirt half of his rookie season, and McCoy is in a better position than Revel as a rookie. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how all that kind of plays out. But now, if Dallas has the luxury of choosing a linebacker that's not named Arvell Reese, because he's not going to be there, he's going to be gone. He is hands down the best linebacker in this play. He might be the best player in this draft. Arvell Reese is so special. He can do it all. But my preferred linebacker, and I know this is probably going to get some heat, will he fall to 12? Probably not. I don't think he will. Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State. That's who I want to fall to us. Dude, if we can get Sonny Styles at 12, ooh, doggy, Shoddy.
Scotty, beam me up.
Make it happen, please. Well, it's not like he can. I mean, it all depends how the draft board falls out. But hey, make a trade maybe, huh? I don't think Sonny Styles is worth moving up though. I think Caleb Downs would be worth moving up. Cleveland. 6. That's if New York doesn't take him, because I have a feeling New York might grab him. But I like Sonny Styles. I like his build. I like he had some issues already off the rip, but I'm okay with all the negatives are so minute to what Sonny Styles has to offer. And the best part is his athleticism, and he just kind of does a little bit of everything, man. I like it. Of course, he's not going to be there. I don't think Styles is going to fall to us at 12. I think there's going to be, because he fucking killed it on his combine. or his pro day. He fucking killed it. And that just, draft stock just rose up like nut. I think it was a combine, because his measurables were just insane. It was just insane. Let's see, what do I have written down for him? Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, I don't think he'll be there. So then it's like, okay, well, what do you do here? What do you do at 12? Because if your linebackers are wiped out, you're not going to take, and I hate to say this, but like, as much as I love Jacob Rodriguez, you're not going to take him at 12. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to take CJ Allen from Georgia. You're not going to, he might be a dude. Now, given he has some knee swelling, he didn't want to work out, he didn't want to run his 40. It's kind of slow, but he's a thumper. This dude fucking hits. So you don't take him at 12 though. I think that's disgusting to do that, to take him at 12. So what do? You take whoever defensive player falls to you or not, or do you take a Francis Magoa? I can't pronounce it. I gotta really Mauigoa, tackle from Miami if he falls. I don't think he will, but teams are just bad at drafting. And do you take another offensive tackle? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, there's 3 offensive players. If our defensive boards are wiped, everyone's gone. All your DBs are picked. There's 3 offensive guys that I think we should be okay to take or be open to taking. I guess 6 technically, but 3 of them are in one position. I'm going to check chats. My man. Boom. Okay. So, of course, Jeremiah Love. We'll take him. Francis Mauigoa. Take him from Miami. And then there's 3 receivers. And I know everyone will be like, oh, receiver, Dallas. Why would you do that? Why would you take a receiver? What the hell? I'm telling you, man. I'm freaking telling you. I'm more big on Tate from Ohio State. That's my favorite receiver. He's my number 1 on my board right now. And it's just a small board. My board consists of like 35 people right now. Because I'm kind of late. I'm jumping late onto this. So I have Tate, number 1. I have Makai Lemon, USC. Number 2, UFC matches are on tonight. If anyone watches Paramount Plus. And then 3 is Jordan Tyson. I believe it is Tyson. Yeah, Arizona State. So take any of those 3. If your defensive boards are wiped, I'll take it. But yeah, so and then that leads into 20. What do you do at 20? Because you go offensive player, or you take whoever falls to you at 12. It could be a corner, Mansour Delane. I know I would take him too. I mean, they're not too bad. There's a couple dudes out there. Not really, I guess. I lied. Just Delane and McCoy. I think those would be the only 2 I'll be okay with at 12. But at 20, and then 20 opens up so much. Where do you go? What do you do? I don't know. You go safety. You can go edge. You can go another linebacker. Nah. We'll save that. It can go anyway, man. There's a bunch of dudes. Or, not my apologies. There's a bunch of different positions that you can choose from at 20. All depending on how 12 works out. Or you know what, man? Or if you want to go crazy. Trade 12. Trade 12. Trade it to a fucking team and get a player. Not to move up. I don't know who would want to fall back. That's in the premium picks there. That's why it's difficult for me to think to move up. Because we already don't have depth at picks. We don't have that much to give up already. So I think if you do trade out of that 12th slot, it has to be for a player. It has to be for a player. It has to be. Right? I would be very disappointed if Jerry and Steven and Will traded out of 12 for a 2, a 3, and like a 4 or something. You know, I hope not. I don't think that's good business. But give me a player. Give me a player at 12. Give me a linebacker. I can't even think of a linebacker that's worth the 12th overall pick that set team won't be willing to give up. And that's even worth the caliber of that. That's tough. So you got to be an edge, right? I mean, of course, we've discussed on this channel. Got a lot of backlash on it from you guys about Max Crosby on this channel. A lot of you guys did not like that. It could have happened. We tried 3 times to do it. We tried. So, it was a possible thing. I know everyone's talked about Myles Garrett because they reconstructed his contract to make him tradable, I believe, before or after June 1st. I just think that's a bunch of malarkey. Don't buy it. Don't buy it one bit. And just to flex that the channel's growing and moving on up. And I know also in the title we mentioned offensive line. I just wanted to talk about, quickly, continuity of everything. Terrence Steele, I know I mentioned Francis, right tackle from Miami. What do you do with Terrence Steele? What do you do with Tyler Guyton? What do you do with Tyler Smith? Do you move Tyler Smith out to left tackle? Do you bump Tyler over to right tackle? Do you keep your interior solid? Let Tyler Guyton figure out whatever the hell he's doing, and then you draft a baller of a right tackle to replace Terrence, then you cut Terrence, eat the dead money? I don't know. I don't like eating the dead money, but we're doing it with Osa already. And if it's proven anything with Terrence, he's just up, down, up, down, up, down. And, I love me some offensive line, guys. Oh, I love me some offensive line. I love me some O-line. Your boy, believe it or not, was a starting offensive lineman for a good minute, actually, in my short athletic career. So I've always had a lot of love for offensive linemen. It's easier for me to break down and read offensive linemen playing rather than watching linebackers is tough for me. And I played linebacker a little bit because in my athletic career, I've did a little bit of everything. So excited, I did a little bit here, a little bit there. Hey, I can't see linebackers, can't read them. I can watch DBs. DBs are good for the most part. Can't really watch them like safeties. Not good at. D linemen and offensive linemen, the trenches. Dude, I was forged in fire in the trenches, so that's kind of more my specialty. But this year's draft class doesn't have any. This year's draft class for offensive linemen has 0 dogs. 0. None of them. I mean, there's 2. A lot of people have Monroe Freeling from Georgia high on their boards. I don't buy it. I got Francis Miami. I've been talking about him a lot, but that's it. I mean, who else do we got here? I did not write offensive lineman down on my clipboard. It's in my Google Sheets, but I don't want to pull that up right now. So it's gonna slow the machine down. But there's not many good tackles there or good offensive linemen. There's not that Penel Sewell. There's not that Joe Alt. There's really none of those dudes, that multiple of those guys in this draft. So, and even D linemen too. I'd see Peter Woods from I don't want to say the wrong school. Clemson. Damn it. I was thinking of McDonald, DT from Ohio State. Dude's a stud. Guy's a fucking giant. That would be an interesting pickup. Now he'll probably go to a team somewhere later in the draft. All right, I'm gonna check these bad boys. All right, guys, 45 minutes for everyone in the stream, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys checking in with the channel. Videos are gonna pop this week, guys. Me and the crew are gonna get everything going. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe, and of course, guys, be nice, be kind to everyone. You don't know what people are going through in their day-to-days. You don't understand people's mentals. It doesn't hurt to be kind to people. Road rage, craziness, you never know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. Tell them you love them, and you guys have a safe weekend. Appreciate you, James. You're my man. Peace, y'all.